I'm now joined by John Malone, who's the chairman of Front Events. And John, you've been doing these events for a number of years now. Why is it so important to come up to Glasgow?
Well, the first event that took place in Scotland was organised by the guys from Blimey Loans. And when you consider that they really took the bull by the horns and got an event up and running around about this time last year, they came to us and said, look, this is just going to be a one-off for us. We would like you to carry on and do it in Scotland, because they'd obviously seen what we'd done in Manchester, seen what we'd done in London, and it was a natural progression for us. Why? Because Scotland is very, very important in the financial services world. Obviously, on the back of the referendum in September last year, there were going to be changes whichever way the vote went. And from our perspective, we thought it was just so wrong that intermediaries that play an important part here in Scotland were left out. So we were delighted to work with Alistair and his brother Murray and to start our own event, which is what we've done today here in Glasgow. And from there, I've got to say, we're absolutely delighted with the turnout of the exhibitors, product providers, quality speakers as well. We know that the number of delegates will be somewhere over 300, which is exceptionally brilliant as far as we're concerned. I will make a small plug for the guys, Andy and Jamie, and of course Kirsty and Amy from Financial Reporter. They have done a superb job in making sure that this event is, let's say, known to all intermediaries in Scotland. So we're delighted. We think it's going to be a tremendous success, but also because the financial services market is fast changing, by having product providers here and the regulator here, that means that the intermediary can keep up to date with what changes in criteria the lenders are making, and also what the regulator has done, but what more important is what he's thinking of doing in the future. So from that perspective, we could see that Scotland was a natural place for us to have an event, hence why we're here in Glasgow.
And do you think, with it being such a successful day, you will roll this out year on year like Manchester and London?
For absolute definite. I mean, to say, my colleagues, James Prosser and Laura Calcroft, do all the work. I don't. I have the pleasure of sitting in front of you telling you how well we've done. But those are the two people that do all the day-to-day work. And I know that they will be looking to come back here round about this time next year. I know that the product providers who have all said to me that I've spoken how successful this is, and they're delighted, firstly, with the number of delegates and the quality of delegates that have turned up. And that's what's so important.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk to you, and we'll see you in Manchester.
Yes, you will. We are really looking forward to it, and we just hope that it's going to be as good as what we did last year. I'm sure it will be, and we're looking forward to working with you for another few more months. Thanks very much.
Lovely. Thanks, John.